Hey everybody, Citizen Zen here, Zen Master, and playing some Star Citizen today. And what we're going to do today is, in our continuing series of doing dumb things in Star Citizen, we're going to just do a little bit of space trucking. And I just kind of had the urge to get the C2 out and haul some stuff. So I think we're at Area 18 right now. I'm just going to go get the C2, and we'll just go do a little bit of titanium running and maybe a little bit of astatine running if we can figure out where all the deals are. There's a couple little shortcuts at Area 18 that I really like. Even though I think the Hurston system is actually a little bit better for as far as what materials are available and how easy it is to sell them for profit. But it's there's a really long train ride that you can't glitch around in Lorville, and there is a way to kind of bypass that on ArcCorp, which we're going to try and do. And if it turns out it's not working all that well, then we'll do something different. Okay. Alrighty. Let me just see what all we got going here. Okay, I got my dust-up armor on. No backpack currently, which is actually okay for what we're going to do. But I do kind of feel like I should carry a weapon with me. I had to do a character reset a little bit ago, so everything that I had everywhere ended up on Area 18 here. So I got like 3 pages of add-ons and stuff to go through. I'm going to take the good old C-54. Very, very easy to work with. And yeah, let's load up some ammo. Okay, and then I want to make sure I've got some got something to drink. And I don't need all 49 of these that I bought. Let's probably need 3. Okay, and we're actually probably going to have a chance to pick up some more of these as we go. We do have to take the train in the beginning, which is where we are right here, to get to the spaceport. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait till we get out here. Okay, I'm going to be, the sound's going to go off on the game for just a second while I open a window in YouTube and see if, just so I can watch if anything's happening on the stream. In the unlikely event anybody's actually watching. Okay, get to my... And at this point, I realize I have no audience because I haven't tried to find an audience. Yeah, I'm still getting everything set up. And in fact, on this one, I am still basically just making sure my setup is solid and make sure I've got all my bits and pieces and tech stuff working. So, okay, there is a chat open now. So if anybody feels like chatting, then I will very likely reply, since there's not much else I'm doing. Okay. And back to our regularly unscheduled action. In Area 18, heading out to Riker Memorial Spaceport. And oh yeah, one other thing I want to get. Always, see, same thing. I got a when you do a character reset, it moves all your stuff to your home base. And so, all right, always carry one of these. Always make sure it's got the tractor beam attachment in it. And I always just kind of do it a couple times just to make sure. Yeah, I'm going to just throw one in my backpack. also just in case. And there's a couple other tricks in regard to that. That weren't, no, okay. A couple other little tricks when you're doing cargo running that I will try and show if it comes up. But the short version is it's not a bad idea to, when you go to your regular spots, to leave a few things like leave a few bottles of energy drink and a multi-tool with a tractor beam and all that kind of stuff that you think you might need. Just leave a few of those in your local inventory at your regular pickup spots. That way, when you get there and you realize, oh, yeah, I forgot my multi-tool. Of course, you're probably not going to need it at all, but just in case, you've got one there. Or if you're going somewhere nearby on some other kind of mission, then you can say, hey, I'm just going to hop over to wherever it is. Grab a tool. You know what I might do, speaking of which? The Hercules is here. Maybe we will go over to Hurston anyway. We shall see. Lovely train ride that is a very big part of every Star Citizen experience. Maybe CIG could put some elevator music or something. Nothing like hearing, some public domain standard show tunes or something while you're riding the train. I feel like I forgot something. The reason why I'm bringing the weapon along also is not because I think I'm going to need it. Certainly, we're going to basically be flying between armistice zones. What I'm concerned about is if somebody sneaks onto the ship while we're landed and waits until we get out of the armistice zone and then tries to kill me and steal the ship and everything. Okay, the C2 Hercules.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I really like the C2. I think it's a
Your vehicle has been delivered
really
to the
capable,
location.
nice flying ship that I think probably flies better than it should, considering how big it is. Hangar 8.
Please
All right, let's
visit
go
us
there.
again.
Want your company to be in good company? Our Corp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making our Corp your new home.
Hangar 8. And the glorious C2. I like this ship enough that I'm going to try and see if there's a CCU chain I can put together and actually pledge one of these. There is no ship in the verse that I really feel is worth full price. And really, it's probably not worth, a lot less than that. But I'm having a lot of fun working up discounts, chaining CCUs together and things like that. Okay, and I just want to make sure there... okay, yep, nothing in the vehicle. Nothing on the ship. Cool. Okay, and... yeah, let's just do Hurston. Because out of Area 18, it's Lyria is where the commodities are, and that's oh, let me make sure I got my inversion correct. Should have done this earlier, but I didn't. So because these yes, okay. See, I would have smashed into something. And that setting doesn't persist for some reason. And yeah, let's just go over to Hurston. Okay, and let's do Ariel is where everybody goes for titanium and laranite. And yeah, we can go ahead and do one of those. And then after we do this run, then I'll show you my secret other route that I do, my other strategy. And see, did we open that already?
You are clear to launch.
The door to get open. Okay, gears up. And let me do a quick pulse just to make sure. Yep, okay. Cool. So we didn't have to go all the way to 10,000.
Quantum travel engaged.
Doo-doo. This is some good gameplay right here.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay. Wait for the cooldown. We made it to Hurston. Now we just gotta get to Ariel. Do the Laranite and Titanium run that everybody does.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel
Okay.
complete.
And we got 2 possibilities here. We got 2 outposts on Ariel. We got Lathan and Bezdek. We'll go to Lathan first.
Quantum travel engaged.
And this is a pretty standard and typical practice I'm doing here, where what people do is they go and they load up on Laranite, and then whatever they... And you can never get more than maybe 90 SCUs of Laranite, and then the rest you just top off with Titanium. And there's something to be said for just skipping the whole Laranite thing and just buying all Titanium. 'Cause my experience has been that you're not making that much more money by getting a bunch of Laranite. I mean, if you can get a lot, then yeah. But typically if it's, 30, 60, 90 SCU, there's not a whole lot you're gaining by doing that. Okay, we got the altimeter bug going again, so I'll scan a little bit to make sure I don't hit the ground. And I'm going to basically go full blast until we get to about 10 kilometers, and that's usually when I just set my limiter back to SCM, Space Combat Maneuvering Speed. Oh, there we go. Okay. I looked away for a second. That's how quick it happens. Okay, and I get very worried when it says obstructed, because it's easier than you'd think it would be to run into a hill.
Landing gear down.
Flying a perfectly good spaceship into terrain. Okay, I think we can probably... Yep, there we can see it. Okay. And I got the gear down. Oh, you know what? Just do VTOL too. Don't have to do that, but you can. And Ariel, it's really, really hot. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to be walking around outside in my regular armor. Okay, let's try not to hit anything. see how I do on the... Oh, okay, I stuck the landing. All right. And then I always like to just kind of take a look around and make sure... Whoa, yeah. Oh, boy, look at that. So I'm just going to scoot over a little bit because I didn't quite hit it. Okay. And close enough.
Engines off.
Okay. And in the C2, I'm going to be very careful about opening the door. So I'm going to actually just use the elevator. There is an argument to be made for opening the doors up and just sliding down this ladder and running out. But that just, to me, that, especially in a place like this where everybody knows that people are coming to buy stuff, it's, to me, it seems kind of dangerous. Okay, and exit the ship. And I will be looking around here. Yeah, see, I got 25 minutes or so. Okay, and then as soon as this is down, I'm going to send this back to the lower deck. And I'm going to wait right here. So let's see it go up. Okay, alright. Now, I'm going to look around for some goods and stuff before I buy my commodities. So I'm going to go over here. There are 4 buildings at each of these outposts. There's a habitation, there's a mining control, a storage, and a claim pad thing. What's the name of the company? Platinum Bay. Yeah. This is the hab. Just looking for cool stuff. Oh no, this is the mining control. And I'm going to look to see where, right around here, there can be a box spawning. Right in here, there can be one spawning. And yep, nothing in the main area here. Let's see what we got in our little rooms here. Nothing there. Excuse me. Aha! A red crate. This is what I look for. And let's see what we got in here. Ooh, cool. Oh, this is some good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put this all in local inventory. See, and this is what I was talking about before. I've got 3 multi-tools and some energy drinks here. But I like this Paladin helmet. That's cool. And Rust Society stuff I will collect. Overlord helmets I will collect. The Halloween stuff I love. And a tan Pab one. Yeah, I don't need that. Those are all over the place, and they're very easily purchasable. So unless you need it, there's no good reason to get it. That other stuff is stuff I definitely want, though. And let's see if there's anything... I don't usually go for white ones, just because it's going to have, this is pretty typical. Med guns are great. You can, if you have a bunch of these, you can sell them for a pretty significant profit at just about anywhere. I'll have to go ahead and take that energy drink. But I have a whole bunch of them, and right now with the selling mechanic, you can sell them. You can sell them at a pharmacy for about 700 AUEC each. So if you've got a bunch and you are low on cash, that's a pretty good. That can be a pretty good deal. Okay, so that was mining control. Okay, the ship's still there. That's good. And where is the... Okay, this is the Platinum... Over there, that's the Platinum Bay facility. It's got that blue thing on it. And might as well go up here and take a look. And there's not very many places. Only about 3 spots something can be here. Unless you need a vehicle. If you're feeling pressed for time or whatever, the Platinum Bay building is the one I would recommend skipping. Okay, and that other thing there at that I'm running right toward, that other big tower thing that's orange, that's the storage building, which is where we're going to go to buy stuff. And I'm going to go in there last because we've been sitting on the ground longer than is really a good idea already. I'm still going to go get the rest of the stuff that might be here. But I don't like to load the ship up until really the very end. I don't like to leave a loaded ship sitting around. Leave an unloaded ship sitting around. In the event somebody is into griefing and wants to blow up ship sitting on pads. Okay, and... Okay, another white crate. Armor crate. Cool. Okay. Empty. Okay, I wonder if someone has been here before. Perhaps. Okay, that's the only crate in here, so... Alright, we'll be on our way. And finally we'll go into the storage building. And that big orange thing right there is the marker for storage. And okay, red crate. And there's okay. I'm gonna ignore that white one again. Let's see what we got here. I love looting. Played enough Fallout, I just love hoarding stuff. Okay, nothing there either. That's a little weird. I would really not like to get a 30K. Which, that's starting to be a little suspicious. That the okay, and we always have some glare issues here. We're gonna buy select location. Okay, let's see how much Laranite we can get. Okay, oh, 80, oh, wait, there we go. Okay. 91, yeah, okay, so that's fairly typical. Okay, we're going to spend 249,000 AUEC, and we're going to have like 600, over 600 SCUs left. So we're definitely going to fill that up with some titanium. Okay, 430 to fill it the rest of the way, 606 SCU. So we got 430 plus 250 was 780 AUAC total. And okay, so we got a full star lifter. So let's go to market and sell our goods. And I'll say it now that about, yeah, probably about even odds. About 50% of the time, I forget to transfer my inventory from local into the ship. And you know what? I'm okay doing that because I know I'm going to be coming back to Ariel, and I can just leave my stuff in there. I'll come back in a small ship that doesn't have a lot of risk associated with it, and I'll just come and get all my stuff later. Because right now it's safe in local inventory. And speaking of safe, let me just make sure nobody's here waiting to... Okay, we'll go to the top deck. Okay. And I don't know if you saw as we went by the load there. Lots of doors in Crusader ships. Okay, now I'm gonna fire up, get the quantum drive spooled. And, you know what, let's go back to ArcCorp, because it's going to be a little bit, this is kind of a run that I don't think anybody's really expecting, so we'll do that. Okay, back out of this. And okay. So we'll take off immediately, get as much speed as we can, get the gear sucked up, get out of VTOL mode. And just kind of go straight across. We can accelerate.
Landing gear up.
Okay. Okay. Where? Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Quantum travel engaged.
I just hope we don't get interdicted. If you're a pirate and you are trying to pirate some people, and you're in the Hurston system, then if you were to quantum jump from Latham or Bezdek, or Bezdek, right to Hurston, wherever that quantum point is, wherever you jump out of quantum, that's probably a pretty good place to hang out and wait for, say, for example, a fully loaded C2 to come by, and then you can do your pirating stuff. So we're going to try and avoid them by going to a different place. And, you know, of course, you could also say that if you're a pirate and you're in the ArcCorp system, there's, you know, maybe the Hurston to ArcCorp is a place you'd want to be waiting for victims, but I would think that wherever you pop out of quantum coming from Lyria would be a juicier potential piracy zone. So hopefully we're on a less traveled road by adding in all of this big quantum travel instead of doing the 5 or 10 seconds it would have been to go to Hurston.
Quantum
Okay.
travel complete.
Head to Area 18. Okay, where is it here? There it is.
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay. Area 18 at night is the
Complete.
one of my least favorite. Oh, okay, it's right there actually. We're right on top of the spaceport. That's cool. All right, never mind.
proceed to assigned landing bay.
And there we go. Okay. I'll drop the gear.
Landing gear down.
Okay. Let's see how we're doing for. All right.
Landing complete.
Okay.
Have a pleasant stay.
The Eagle has
Engines
landed.
off.
Doors. Many doors. Since we are if we were in an actual, or if we're since we are in an actual hangar, it is generally speaking pretty safe to open the doors. But I ain't gonna. Okay. Let's see which way is closer. Giant hangars. Very excited. Okay, this one I think is closer. Okay. Oh, I see that I'm starting to lose a couple of frames. Hopefully that's not messing things up too badly. Oh, actually, yeah. We're going to avoid this whole train ride by just exiting to the menu. So instead of taking the elevator to the spaceport, running to the train, waiting for the train, taking the train to into downtown Area 18, we can just do this. Pop back in Area 18. Not completely sure how much time I'm saving. But there's a lot of running around that we're not doing. Okay. And we are very close to the... Oops. Make sure that's off. Up out here, we are basically one elevator and a couple of corners away from where we're going to sell our Laranite and our titanium. Okay, and nope, not that way. This way. And run down here. And there's the TDD. This was not the fastest that it could have gone. Spent some time, looting, and then, of course, went to a Moon of Hurston from ArcCorp. Okay, so... And the Lauronite, we paid $250 for that. We're going to get $278. So we made 28 on that, and we paid $430 for this. We can get $539, so 109 plus 28. So we got 130. What was that? 137 or something. So not too bad. Basically, 100 and a quarter for however much work that was, and repeat as needed. And I have found that if I'm really buckling down and just going for it, I can get easily 2 of these runs done in an hour. And the nice thing about a run like that is that it's pretty reliable. It's not like mining where you have to figure out if you're sort of at the whim of RNGs about, if you're going to find a good rock and how well it's going to work out. And then, of course, with mining, you've got to wait. If you're impatient, you have to wait half a day. And if you are patient, then you're going to wait a day for a full load of Quantanium in your prospector. And here, if you need the money right away, it's probably not as much. But in an hour, you can get pretty close to 250,000 AUEC. And there's other ways you can pick up loads of scrap and drop in places that that'll buy scrap, and that'll add an extra 30K or so to your total for the run. But I generally don't do that because there's some more money, but I just don't find it to be that much fun. And also, I just really don't like landing the C2 at scrap yards. The terrain there is very weird, and the weather can be very weird, and I've occasionally found myself blown into conditions where I end up dying, which is really embarrassing. And then another time, I remember chasing the C2 down the landscape as it blew away. So certainly you can do that, and yes, it does add money to it. I just don't like doing it. So that's what I got for now. I'm going to review this stream and see if there's any technical issues that need addressing. If anybody watches this, please let me know if you spot any technical issues that need addressing. And Freefly is coming up here in the next week or so, and I will see about putting my referral code in the description or the channel description or something. It'll be out there somewhere. You don't have to use mine, but definitely use somebody's if you're going to buy a game package. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.